Alright, what's up, hooligans, gooners, nonconformists, weirdos, and otherwise generally misfit people? I'm recording this video because I want to talk about art and being a human in today's day and age. This is a funny story. I was procrastinating going to drive Uber Eats to make some extra money for like 3-4 weeks. I go out just now and I'm driving around for like 15-20 minutes, bro. Not a single order comes in, and I'm taking it as a sign to stop procrastinating and record these videos, which I've been thinking about for a while. So here goes nothing, you know. I want to talk about being an artist right now. And if you're like me, I think most of us got into this because we like making things and we feel like we don't fit in. We're generally not, thrilled about the state of the world, about the state of existing right now. It kind of sucks, if we're being honest, in a lot of ways. A lot of good things too. You get what you focus on, but I think it's undeniable that it's a little bit tough right now for everybody. And I think that being an artist is more important now than maybe ever before, with all of this, AI nonsense, with, people flooding Spotify with, robot music, not the kind that humans make, but like actual robot generated music. And, people training AI bots off of real people's art and then making art trained off that and passing off as their own. And everybody's got different opinions on this. If you can use AI in your workflow in a way that's authentic and honest, I think that it could be a cool, interesting tool. But I think that we should think of it as, a cool plugin or a cool tool that lets us do, just interesting things, not something that replaces the actual process of making art, which is the most fun part. So my question to the people who are doing this is like, bro, where's the fun in that? Where's the humanity in that? And I think that as we see the rise of AI continue, we see Spotify get even more flooded, we see social media get more and more flooded with this AI nonsense, I think that real human art is going to become increasingly valuable. And you as an artist, your humanity is your greatest asset right now. Your authentic touch. Think of it as making handmade, wood carved, crafted goods held up against, mass produced, strict quotas, strict rules for like how every single thing comes out, versus a hand produced thing is one of one. And I think that don't lose hope, don't get all down on yourself, don't get all woe is me. I'm saying this myself too, right? Don't get all woe is me because the world's going this way. And I think that there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and I think that it's your humanity. So if you're an artist, if you're, making some kind of music, if you're making some kind of visual art, digital, whatever medium you're using, go and do that, and trust that, like, because you're a human and because you're putting your actual touch on it, you're already miles ahead of the competition. Me personally, like, I know I would much rather listen to some 16-year-old kid make a song in his bedroom with GarageBand with 3 channels, and it sounds like not the best. It doesn't sound like it's recorded in a studio, but it's beautiful and it's honest and it's real, and I would listen to that any day over whatever top 40 track that's got 40 writers on it and then 3 people AI generating their lyrics and stuff. It's not It's not the same, and I think that I speak for a lot of people when I say that. So I hope that what you take away from this video is to be a human and make time to be a human. I think that's one of the most important things in any artist's sustainability and the longevity of your career, is find time to be human. Find what makes you feel alive and find what makes you feel like you're a human again. Don't just sit in your house all day and smoke weed and watch anime and eat takeout food. Like, I like that as much as the next person, right? But I know that that makes me sad after doing that for too long, and I'm sure you probably can relate. So go out and look at the sun and go touch grass and go hug your friends and tell people you love them. Go call your mom, go call, your grandma, go call your family. Like, go and see something new, go explore a new part of the map. We're playing a real life video game. We're playing an MMORPG, skill-based skill trees, like XP grinding. Like, you gotta go out and you gotta explore the map. You gotta put time into hobbies and getting skills that are gonna make you have fun in the game. So go figure out what it means to be human. And let me say this too, bro, that's the most punk rock ass shit you could possibly do in this day and age right now, is to go and violently be a human. Go and violently love and violently create. And, stick it to the man, bro. Stick it to these greedy ass corporations, these greedy elites who think that they can just take and take and take and give us slop and tell us to be okay with it and tell us to be thankful. Respectfully, fuck that. Go and make your art. Go and rebel and live a beautiful, fulfilling life. And only you can do that. Only you can decide for yourself whether you're going to accept slop or whether you're going to go and you're going to challenge yourself and you're going to get a little bit uncomfortable, right? And it's something that we all have to work on. I'm uncomfortable a lot and I hide from my discomfort frequently, and I have to catch myself and I have to push through it, and I have to choose to do new things. This is me pushing through my discomfort, is recording this video. I do not like talking on camera. I do not like talking to people in public. So we're doing something new, right? And I'd encourage you to go do the same. So thank you for listening to this. Go and turn this video off. Go get a glass of water, go take a walk, go do whatever you need to do, and sit down and make that thing. You know exactly the thing I'm talking about. Go and make the thing that you've been sitting down and procrastinating and doing anything but. Go push through that resistance and know that when you sit down and you make that thing, even if it sucks, even if nobody ever hears it or listens to it or reads it or watches it, that's the most human thing you could do. And that's the greatest act of rebellion that you could possibly commit. So thank you for watching. Talk soon. Peace.